Quite innovative.
I'll say. So how will it work?
You summon them all to a strategy meeting.
Nagkaroon ng award sa kanyang field.
Hostage. Questions them. It becomes clear they want information about the company. So your managers are faced with a choice. Their security or the company's.
What information?
The usual industrial espionage, merger plans, takeover bids, restructurings. Then you see which one of them information. Or reveals trivial secrets in order to hide the big ones. And that's the one you choose.
Yeah.
Sa atin ng RC Cola Mega. Congratulations, Raho, dahil meron ka ng gift pack mula sa RC Cola Mega. Sapat ang laki niyan, kaya hindi mabibitin ng buong family. Basta RC Cola, masarap. Kuya Sherwin, ano pong award ninyo?
Pwede ba maki-shoutout na rin kay Bossing?
Ayan na, sige, go.
Bossing, gusto ko lang gamitin itong pagkakataon to para mapasalamatan ka personal at si Ma'am Pauline dahil kayo yung mga unang rumisponde dun sa isang storya na umeri sa DZRH tungkol dun sa nagbisikleta ng 1,000 kilometro mula Maynila hanggang sa Samar. Napakinggan yata ni Ma'am Pauline yung kwentong ito at sa kabutihan palad at may inilaan na konting tulong si Ma'am Pauline para dun sa na-feature ko na kwento. At nagpapasalamat po ako sa kabutihang loob po ninyo ni Ma'am Pauline sa tulong po doon sa bata na nagbisikleta.
Very good.
Okay, salamat din sa iyo, Sherwin. Kundi dahil sa inyo, hindi malalaman ng mga kababayan natin yung mga istorya.
Kay Bossing,
So, anong award po?
2007 na Bossing, nagkaroon po ng special citation yung Catholic Mass Media Awards doon sa isang storya na ginawa ko po. Ito po yung kwento ni Tata Pedro. Ito po yung kwento ng 4 na mangingisda na nawalan po, nasiraan ng makina ng bangka habang sila nangingisda dyan sa bahagi ng West Philippine Sea. At through triangulation, na-locate po namin yung location nila, Tata Pedro, dahil nakakapag-transmit po sila ng signal ng communication, radio communication sa kanilang base doon sa Zambales. Humingi po kami ng tulong sa Philippine Red Cross sa pamamagitan po ni Senator Richard Gordon para po makahingi ng tulong sa US Air Force na makapagpalipad po ng B-3 Orion sa bahagi po ng West Philippine Sea at hanapin po yung origination ng signal kung saan nagagaling yung signal ng radyo na bangkang sinasakyan ng mga mangisda. At after po ng 4 na araw na paghanap sa kanila, na-triangulate po ng tama yung kanilang lokasyon at nasave po sila ng Philippine Navy natin.
Yun, galing.
Citation. Thank you, Kuya Sherwin.
Maraming salamat po.
Good job. Isunod natin si Arman.
Si Tata Pedro. Kapatid ni Tata Eko yun.
Ano ba? Arman!
Arman, aya ka na naman eh.
Kanina si Luis. Kakilala ko ni Tata Pedro yun. Oo.
Eto na! Tara! Si Sir Arman ba ay nagkaroon ng award sa kanyang field? Sir Arman, ano pong award ito?
Actually, isang Distinguished Service Medal na binigay sa akin matapos kong hawakan yung isang unit ng Coast Guard na malaki rin yung na-contribute sapagkat ito yung Civil Relations Service ng Coast Guard na namumuno po sa Humanitarian Assistance and Disaster Response. At including na rin po yun ang napakalaki ng na-contribute. Doon po dun sa RT-PCR, kasi Coast Guard yung nagsaswap. Tsaka yung nag-check sa mga cruise ship nung pumutok yung itong pandemic. So, inipin ho namin yung mga nurses, instruction po ni Secretary Artugade ng Department of Transportation, yung mga nurses, yung mga medtechs, yung may mga background sa medical. At napunta po yun sa unit ko at dineploy po namin yun para lahat ng mga watercraft na pupunta sa pier, papasok ng Metro Manila at sa ibang part ng Pilipinas ay masisigurado po na hindi COVID carrier. Kaya, kasama ko po yun sa accomplishment ko tsaka ng unit. Kaya po, binigyan po ako ng Distinguished Service Medal. Hindi lang naman para sa akin, para din sa mga nurses, medtech, tsaka dun sa mga kasama ko sa aking unit na hinawakan.
Thank you
Kaya
po.
yun po yun.
Sir Arman, thank you po.
Very good.
Very good.
Congratulations. Good. Dalawa na. Isa na lang.
Nako!
Baka mabola tayo nito.
Nako. Pieces, pero pag mali, minus 10,000 pieces! Si Kuya Roland ba ay nagkaroon ng award sa kanyang field?
Is my rival. It is the rival company of Senators.
Congratulations dahil nakuha mo raho ang ating right question. Buo pa ang 40,000 pieces mo. Pero Roland, ano po ang award?
That you are working for another Chinese.
Best field reporter of the universe. Forever.
Gano?
Best field reporter.
Anong drop the information? Okay, then drop the information.
At least we already signed the contract. And besides,
Oh,
we're like,
Lagingat. Maging
to tell you everything. At least business.
Na Reyna ng shoutout. Na si Tracy.
Regalo rin kayo mula naman ito sa RD Polka. Sama natin dito yung mga choices natin at si Rap.
Ay, hindi mo ipinapakita. Can you imagine how disappointed I am right now to know that you are working for a company that is company. Gabriel,
taste the difference mga Dami Cats, Senior Fiber everyday. At kasama rin sa naghatid ng bawal judgmental ay ang Discarded by This is my Ascenso.
Sa mga nakasama natin ngayon, nasa iba pa mga dapagan sa buong puso naghahatid ng balita at serbisyo para sa mga Pilipino. Ano man ang sitwasyon o panahon, marami.
Need a practical Christmas gift your dad will actually like? Thousands of people are literally box with this one weird but revolutionary tool. It's or power drill. Push it up against the bolt, nut, or screw, and watch it shape, work under the hood, fix the flat tire, assemble furniture, fix the leaking faucet, and complete the next home project. It's like having 150 tools in one. So if you're ready to save time, money, frustration for yourself, or to get the perfect Christmas gift for your dad, now's the best time. The company is running an early bird Christmas sale on the product. Just click the Shop Now button below this video, and you can get it with a 50%.
Anime Supernova showcases the brightest stars exploding onto Japan's animation scene.
So,
Congratulations to music fans. He's a truly multi-talented creator.
are you ready for me? Baby, today you read the country. I should never stay with you.
I don't see
I've seen a lot of workouts and bands. I would say it's for more beginners. I like to be up on a 300-pound bench.
Let's take a look at the 3 elements of Okada's artistry. The first is everything is a mini
Guns like these use a little bands, and you say this really supposed to work for a bodybuilder?
Okada creates all of his pieces digitally. Like a meticulously crafted painting, his works are known for their incredible detail. Here's a scene of a fantasy landscape. This is what Okada started with. Adjusting the background and objects allows the same things to be used in different scenes. No wasted work.
You're not safe. That's never going to be more clear than it is right now. I don't care if you live in the suburbs or the city.
Live mula sa GMA Network Center. Ito ang 24 oras.
Magandang gabi po Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Tuloy-tuloy naman ang paalala sa mga sinalanta ng bagyong Ulysses. Buhay na buhay pa rin po ang banta ng COVID-19, ha? Pero sa ilang evacuation center, madalas magkalimutan. Gaya na lang ng natunghayan sa Rodriguez Rizal sa live na pagtutok ni Chino Gaston. Chino!
Dahil nalagpasan man ng panganib ng malalim na baha, posibleng humaharap sa banta ng COVID-19 ng mga evacuees dito sa Rodriguez Rizal. Kung kaya't ang kanilang LGU, minamadali na ang pagkakaroon ng COVID testing sa lahat ng mga evacuation centers. Limot ang physical distancing sa mga evacuation center sa Rodriguez Rizal tuwing may maghahatid ng ayuda gaya ng pagkain, damit, tubig o iba pang supply. Dagsa ang mga tao, dikit-dikit sa pila at hindi maiwasang nagsisiksikan. Pansin din marami ang hindi naka-face mask. Si Lito Lacerna, naubusan na ng espasyo sa evacuation center sa Kasiglahan Senior High School. Kaya ang tricycle ang nagsilbing tirahan nilang mag-asawa. Nagsisiksikan man, hindi niya masyadong pinaalala ang COVID-19.
Parang hindi na uso ang COVID sa amin dito.
Wala rin mga matao.
Ang mabigat doon sa bahay namin, yung tubig doon, sobrang pa sa COVID doon kasi maraming, tawag nito, maraming mga energy halo-halo.
Si Nanay Marilu Mariano naman na may diabetes at naka-wheelchair, takot daw magka-COVID. Yun nga lang,
wala po kami magagawa kahit na po magdiway-walay kami, ganyan dito. Sa isang kwarto, napakarami namin.
walang pagod naman daw ang Rodriguez LGU sa pagpapaalala sa mga evacuee na sumunod sa protocol laban sa COVID-19. Sa ngayon, wala pang namomonitor na COVID infection at wala pa raw nakikitaan ng sintomas sa mga evacuation center. Wala pa rin namang kasing testing na ginagawa ang mga lokal na opisyal. Pero sa susunod na linggo, sisimula ng antigen testing sa mga evacuation center sa bayan gamit ang higit 700 mga
Tired of overpaying for your prescriptions? Try Optum Perks. It's a new way to save up to 80%. And everyone can do it.
Todos estábamos totalmente rodeados, metidos entre los paramilitares y la guerrilla de la FARC. No teníamos posibilidades de movernos para ninguna parte. El territorio manda mensajes. El río no empezaba a crecerse, el río Atrac, queriendo evitar que pudiera pasar una tragedia, queriendo irrumpir la movilidad que pudiera permitirle a los grupos armados. Para nosotros, cuando normalmente va a morir alguien, los pájaros cantan. El guaco es un pájaro que de cierta manera, cuando va a ver estos dolores y estos sufrimientos de la gente, él empieza a percibirlos y empieza a cantar. Y 3 días antes de la masacre de los indígenas, todos se fueron yendo. Y se fueron yendo para sus cabeceras. Y no fue desconocido que dijeron que iba a pasar algo horrible. Lo que sí nunca tuvimos consciente fue de que era tan feo lo que iba a pasar.
Japan Hour, tonight on CNA. Japan Hour is brought to you by Sumitomo Corporation, ANA, and SMBC.
These TikTok videos are all shorter than this trailer.
हम लोग को पुलिस वाले नहीं मारते, सेलिब्रिटी है हम, सेलिब्रिटी को पुलिस नहीं मारती है।
So why did the Indian police take them this seriously?
तो मैं सॉरी बोलना चाहूँगा मुंबई पुलिस को और मेरे वजह से दूसरे लोग।
The rural people, they loved it, and that's where I also sensed the danger.
Should we be afraid of TikTok on Beyond Viral Video tonight on CNA? Myanmar opening its doors to the world, but still much work is needed. The journey hasn't been easy, with pressure from within and without. Twists and turns line the way, but even when it's down, this country never stops trying. This is a country that can bank on its people. People who have the power to chart Myanmar's path, and people who have stories to tell the world.
More than 260,000 Tibetans have been relocated in the last 4 years as part of China's national drive to lift people out of absolute poverty. The move has generally improved the living standards of these Tibetans, but it's also fueled concerns that the mass rehousing and relocation programs will affect their district culture or their distinct culture and way of life. Olivia Seong was in Tibet recently on a government-led trip, and she filed this report.
It's been a year since 62-year-old Solang Chupe moved into this 2-story home built by the government near Tibet's capital, Lhasa. The retiree was among thousands who have been relocated by authorities to lower ground from high-altitude areas, some over 5,000 meters above sea level. Solang was speaking to us in the presence of a government minder, and his interview, like most of the others we conducted during our week-long trip to Tibet, was was prearranged by officials. As a foreign journalist, the only way I can access the autonomous region is by a rare invitation from the Chinese government, and this trip was meant to highlight Beijing's poverty relief programs in Tibet. Tibet is known as the roof of the world, and where we are right now has an elevation of 4,600 meters. It's this mountainous terrain and this harsh climate that has made living here so difficult, but Beijing says it has successfully managed to lift everyone here out of poverty. That's partially achieved through the relocation program, which officials say is voluntary and necessary to give poor villagers better housing, education, and jobs, although they admit there were those who were hesitant about the move.
他们父母就是我们这边也放不了牛羊，然后就找不了工作，不安排工作之类的，有顾虑。然后我们政府那些他们多方面考虑以后，他们就业了，然后就照顾老人的我们干部职工全部要那个保护包容。
But there are concerns that the relocations will cause the loss of traditional Tibetan culture, as it involves major changes to their lifestyles and social structures.
Traditionally, Tibetans have territorial deities, and so their attachment to the land is imbricated in sort of long-term notions of history and territory, and those, when you move people from one place to another, those kind of long-term senses of self and community are disrupted.
Besides the relocation of families, Beijing is also investing heavily in Tibet, from new roads and railways to better healthcare and education.
Through this economic development, try to change first improve people's livelihood, so that's important. But then they have a reason that is through this economic development, finally they can win heart from the Tibetan people.
But beyond winning hearts and minds and strengthening Communist Party rule in a sometimes restive region, Beijing is also focused on Tibet for strategic reasons. The far-flung region borders countries like India, Nepal, and Bhutan, and China's been locked in a high-altitude standoff with India along these mountains for months. Olivia Xiong, CNA, Lhasa.
Microplastic pollution has been found close to the top of Mount Everest. It is the first time researchers have looked at microplastics on the mountain, and they were surprised to find them at such high altitudes, adding that they likely originated from the equipment used by climbers. The findings revealed the potential threat to Everest posed by plastic pollutants. Plastic litter has emerged in the last few years as a major environmental scourge. Microplastics in snow melt are likely to enter freshwater river systems where wildlife can mistake them for food. And the Emmy goes to Andrew Cuomo. You heard that right, that's New York's governor. But the award will be for Outstanding Lead Actor. The International Academy of Television Arts and Sciences says it's in recognition of Mr. Cuomo's leadership during the COVID-19 pandemic and his masterful use of television to inform and calm people around the world. In the early months when New York City was the center of the global pandemic, Mr. Cuomo's popularity skyrocketed as people from around the country tuned into his blunt, talking daily TV briefings. Spain is one of the countries hardest hit by the pandemic, but that hasn't put the brakes on this year's Street Art Festival in Madrid. Instead, organizers have transformed an indoor market into a modern art museum. 50 artists used stall shutters as canvases for their masterpieces, and they got to work while the public market was closed, and observed social distancing rules while giving the shop fronts a makeover.
Y otra de lo que queríamos era no concentrar demasiados artistas pintando a la vez. Lo que hicimos fue dividirlos en 4 grupos, dividimos 4 domingos a lo largo del mes de octubre para que pintaran por turnos, cada uno su espacio, separados entre sí y con todas las medidas de seguridad para poder hacer lo posible.
This special edition of the festival may actually bring some longevity to the artist's work. As street art is usually temporary, but the pieces will remain in the market for the foreseeable future. That very colourful story takes us to the end of Asia Now for this hour. Your headlines are available at cnn.asia, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Thanks for your company. Bye-bye.